In this video, I'm going to break down how to create a world-class VSL that converts high-ticket online fitness coaching clients for your business. Now, before I jump into it, really quick about me. My name's Michelangelo Girardi, and after scaling my online fitness coaching business past 50K a month with just organic strategies, I've decided to start helping other personal trainers transition to online coaching and online coaches build and scale their businesses the same way that I did. So now I'm doing 100 grand a month. I love everything that I do, and I am going to break down the step-by-step process, making the one video that honestly changed the game for me, taking me from 50 to 100 grand a month. And that's a video sales letter. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a video that is a soft pitch, introduction, and a glimpse into what you do, your program, and how you help people. And it's meant to be used for when people want to find out more about your services, just want more information at top of funnel. Also, I use it as a nurturing asset for when people book calls with me, and I want them to watch this video before they book a call. Because usually people have to watch many hours of content before they ever buy from you. And so this is just one way to build more trust with someone that is about to give you thousands of dollars. So in scaling past 10K months, video sales letters are super helpful. And I'm about to break down how to create the best one ever. First, we're gonna start with the intro, okay? So I like to section it off in different groups. So I'm going to break this down so chunk by chunk you can understand what to do. So the intro is basically about you, your name, what the video is for, and telling people to stay till the end because they're going to get a lot of value. So kind of pre-framing what this next 10 minutes is going to be for the viewer. After the intro, which is pretty straightforward, you're going to go into testimonials. Now, these testimonials can be anyone that's come through your in-person training, if you're already an online fitness coach, some online clients, or if you don't have any testimonials, use yourself. So I like to say, 3 to 5 testimonials. So for example, hey, my name is Michelangelo Girardi. I'm an online fitness coach, and I started this business 4 years ago, helping people lose weight without restrictive diets, and without having to spend hours on a treadmill in only 90 days. Just like my client, Diane, who lost 20 pounds through my reverse dieting strategy, eating more calories and boosting my metabolism. And also Ben, who after having a CPAP machine for sleep apnea for years, came through my program, lost 30 pounds, dropped 8 pant sizes, and no longer needs the CPAP. And let's not forget about my client, Mary, who through menopause, her hormones were changing. She didn't know how to lose weight. What was working for her before isn't anymore. She came through my program and got XYZ results in X amount of days. So you get the point. So we're going to do 3 to 5 of those. Telling a story about why people should listen to you. After that, it's going to be your story. Okay? So your story is from where you started, maybe a dark place, and then where you are now. So for an example, if I was a fitness coach, so I used to drink every single weekend. I would made fun of, and no one took me seriously because I was so skinny, and I hated my life. Don't get me wrong, I had family, I had a great support system, but I didn't like the way that I woke up and felt every morning. I didn't have a purpose, I had no energy, I hated the way that I looked in clothes, and so something one day just snapped. And after that, I've been consistent in the gym for the last 6 years. I've built muscle through this, and this system, and now here I am. So telling them about your journey, where you started, so that way they can kind of resonate, and where you are now so they can say, wow, I really want to get to where he is. So that's the story section. Now, probably the most important part is going to be the value section. This should probably be the longest part. And you're just going to take someone from A to B. And basically the steps in your program and in your process, which you should have by now if you're making a VSL, you explain. So if someone were to watch this section of your VSL, they could take this information and do it themselves. Don't gatekeep anything. People are going to hire you because they need implementation, not information. And take them through the journey. So in my fitness coaching program, we have the calibration phase. You explain to them what that phase is. And then have the acceleration phase. Explain what that is. And then you're going to be here, John. You're going to have lost 20 pounds, you're going to have reached your goal, but there's more work that needs to be done. And that's going to be our reversing phase. And then last but not least, to make sure that you never have to come back to me and never put on this weight again, we go through the maintenance phase. And I'm explaining each of those phases in my program So that way the person that's watching this video has a crystal clear path to their goal and understands how we're going to help them. The fifth part is going to be the identity section. Okay, this is where you're calling some people out. So the identity section is basically they have a decision to make. They can be person A or they can be person B. So if you're watching this video, you have a decision. You can take all of this information, be person A, and try to implement it yourself. Some things you may run into, struggles, will be calorie counting, how often you should work out, what exact exercises you should do, accountability. You're an information gatherer. And if that is you, I have free content, go follow me on my Instagram. But if you're B, if you're an action taker, and if you're someone who understands they want help and is ready to take action, I want you to stick around, because what I'm about to explain to you could possibly change your life. And so we're creating a shift in identity. Who do they want to be? Do they want to be the wheel spinner, person A, or do they want to be the action taker, person B? And so for people who say they want to be people B, you go to the CTA, the most fun part. Call to action. If you're person B, I want you to DM me, or I want you to reply to my email, I want you to text back, whatever method you're using to communicate with this person. Usually it's for a VSL, it's book a call below. I want you to book a free strategy call down below. This isn't a sales call. All we're going to do on this call is run through where you're at, what you've tried that hasn't worked. I can explain how my program works. At the very least, if you don't want to do it, you walk away with immense knowledge that I'm not going to gatekeep from you, that you can carry on and try to implement yourself after the call. So this is a no pressure call. I just want to be able to have a conversation, see if I can help, and if not, maybe steer you in the right direction. So book a call with me down below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And so that's kind of the CTA part. And so when you have section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This should be about 8 to 15 minutes long. Could be longer, but kind of redundant after that. And now you've built trust. They know what they're getting on a call about. They feel a little bit better about what you do. You're pretty much handling the objection of, I want to do some research, or I'm not really quite sure how this works yet. You're laying it all out for them here. So that way, by the time you get on the call, they're halfway in the door. So VSLs are super, super important to scale the business, take less off of you and your team having to manually nurture people, and just allow the evergreen VSL to do it. Now here's my call to action for you. All I want is, if you want some help, schedule a call with me down below. But at the very least, give me a subscribe, hit that follow button, give me a comment, let me know what you think about this video. I promise I have much more coming out in the coming weeks, so I don't want you to miss it. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.